welcome back to my channel. Today I have a get ready with me, and it's the look and hair and makeup and everything that I wore to a reception a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, if you'd like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So to prep my skin, I used the GinZing Origins eye cream, and I'm just putting that under my eyes to make sure that they're nice and hydrated. And then for moisturiser, I used my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream and just put that all over my face so that my skin was also moisturised as well, and I find that this helps my makeup sit on really well. And then to prime my skin, I just sprayed a little bit of the Smashbox primer water all over my face and then went straight onto the eyes. So I'm sticking these post-it stickies onto both of my eyes and making sure that they're as even as possible, and then going in straight with my Shadow Insurance by Too Faced and putting that onto my eyes so it acts as a primer. And then taking my Naked 2 palette, I'm grabbing the shade Booty Call or Booty Call. I never know how to say it in my weird British accent. But then I'm popping that colour onto the brow bone as a really gorgeous, subtle but really nice shimmering highlight. And then I'm going straight into the colour Tease and using that as a transition shade, and just putting that into my crease of both my eyes and making sure that both of the eyes are also looking as even as possible towards the end as well. This just makes the eyes look as even and as same as possible. And then taking this Zoeva Rose Gold palette and grabbing the grey shade and putting it all over my eyelid. And this is just going to act as a really nice base colour because I was wearing a grey sari for this look. And then I'm going back in with the fluffy transition shade brush just to make sure everything's blended. And then I'm grabbing my L'Oreal gel eyeliner and basically making a really messy winged eye look on both of my eyes, and kind of not worrying about blending or anything like that at this present moment because we're going to do that later on. So once I've got both of those sorted, I'm taking the matte black shade from the same Naked 2 palette and putting that straight on top of where I applied the gel eyeliner, and then really slowly and really patiently smoking out the edges to make sure that it's nice and diffused out. And then I'm doing the exact same thing to the other eye. I really like doing this, and I really liked this look because it was like a different take on a smoky eye because it was more of a smoky winged look. But yeah, I'm just going back in with the fluffy transition brush again to make sure both eyes are as even and blended as possible. And then taking the little post-it notes off and just making sure that all the colours are looking nice and blended with those sticky tapes off. Then taking my Perversion eyeliner, I'm just tightlining my waterline. And once I've done that, I went in with my Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner in black and just started drawing a winged eyeliner on both eyes. And because we had the post-it note on there beforehand, it helps kind of do a winged eyeliner really easily. And this doesn't have to be super neat because it's not going to show up drastically because we've got all the black on underneath. And then for mascara, I used my Lash Sensational mascara, and I'm just putting that on to both of my top lashes first. And I'm doing like a good coat of it. And then once I am done with that, I decided to add a little bit of silver into the inner corners. So I'm taking the silver from the same Naked 2 palette and just applying that onto the inner kind of third of my eye, just to kind of brighten that area up ever so slightly. And then for lashes, I used my Red Cherry Wispy lashes, and they are amazing. I'm obsessed with them recently. And then just taking some more of that Rimmel liquid eyeliner and just making sure that there's no kind of band of the eyelash that you can see or anything like that, and just kind of tidying everything up. And then grabbing a wipe, I'm just kind of making sure that there's no fallout and wiping that all away before we move on to the face. And then I am priming my face with the PoreFessional just on my T-zone because it was a kind of reception party that we were going to, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't have any kind of shiny areas. And for foundation, I use this Nars foundation. It's the new one. It's like a really big mouthful. I'm not too sure of the exact name of it, but it's like the Stay All Day Weightless Luminous foundation, something like that. And I'm putting that on with a foundation brush first all over my face, and my brush totally just flinged off onto my bed. And then I realised I forgot to put my lip balm on. So here I'm just taking some of my LipGlam lip balm and just putting that all over my lips. And then going in with my beauty blender just to make sure that the base is looking really nice and flawless and there's not too many excess product anywhere else. For concealer, I used my Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay, and I'm putting this on in the usual triangle shape underneath my eyes, and then my usual favourite kind of concealing and highlighting areas. You guys must know the drill by now. And then taking my beauty blender just to blend everything into the skin and make sure that it's all looking flawless and there's no kind of like patchiness or any kind of areas with not blended in concealer on my face. And then I took my Illamasqua Gel Contour. Now this is really cool. I've been using this quite a lot recently, but I'm putting this onto the places that I generally like to contour, and then just blending it all away. And this product is really weird because it's kind of watery. It's really hard to explain, but it looks really, really natural and really nice on the skin. It's not the easiest to blend, especially if it's on your skin for too long and you haven't blended it away. So I did spray my brush with some primer water just to help the blending to be easy and not patchy and gross looking. And then I set my contour with my Revolution eyeshadow in the shade Mocha Love, I believe it is. So I'm just setting all of the areas that I contoured with my Illamasqua Gel Contour Stick. And then again I went in with my Kick-Off powder just to set any of the places that I concealed and highlighted. And I've been using this powder a lot recently because it is really, really good and it lasts for ages as well. So for the lower lash line I went in with Roach first from Urban Decay as an eyeliner, but then I wanted to add a little bit of gold because my sari had a bit of gold and silver into it, so then I took this Mr. Right Now eyeliner pencil by theBalm Cosmetics and put that on top. And then to smoke out my lower lash line I used, I think this is called Half Baked from the Naked 2 palette as well. And just smoking that out ever so slightly, and it just added a nice kind of gold touch to it. And I'm just fixing up any kind of areas that were kind of taken away from that with my gel eyeliner, and yeah, just make it look a little bit sharper. And then for my lower lash line, my lower lashes, I used the Lash Sensational mascara again. And then straight onto the cheeks, I used Stereo Rose by MAC, and I know this is limited edition, but it's such a gorgeous blusher. I've been using it quite a lot recently. And then for highlight, I used the Glow Topshop highlight in Polished. This used to be one of my favourite highlights of all time, and it is so beautiful. And I realised that when I did this look and wore it again. For my lips, I used Pillow Talk Lip Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury and just lined my lips and filled them all in with this shade. And then for the lipstick, I used MAC's Myth. This is a really, really nude colour, so I kind of applied this with caution, but then I did go over the top with this with the same lip liner as well, just to kind of mute it down and add some pinkiness back into it. Then for my jewellery, I wore these earrings from Uptown in Bombay that I got when I went in December, and then I wiped my hand, because I always forget this bit, I wiped my hand which I had makeup on before, and then put my bangles on, and these are all a mixture of bangles that I got from India. I will leave a link to my India haul in the down bar below if you guys want to have a look. And this is my ring again, which is also from Uptown. Moving on to my hair, I previously curled my hair during that day in the morning, so I will leave the link to what I used below as well. And I basically did a deep side parting and started backcombing sections of the side that was kind of thicker, so the side that all my hair was on, just to make it look like quite a glam kind of Bollywood kind of hairstyle, if that makes sense. So once I had done backcombing, I brought each layer down and just kind of spread it out and laid it back down in the way that I wanted it to. Like you can see here, it's just a really simple and quick and easy glam kind of hairstyle to do. So as you can see, I've got a lot of volume on one side, and then the other side I sprayed my hands with some hairspray and kind of sleeked it back, and then sprayed the inside of the kind of poofy bit to make it a little bit higher, and then used two bobby pins on the sleeked back side and crisscrossed them so that all my hair was kind of going to stay that way and it wasn't going to move. And then I applied a black plain bindi, which I also got from India, and then popped a little bit of shine spray onto my hair so that it was nice and sleek and shiny, and it wasn't like looking any frizzy or anything like that. But that, you guys, is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been meaning to get this up for a long time. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I'm always posting pictures of my makeup and things like that. But I will see you all very soon, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!